Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. The home was broken when there was no commitment to begin with, and then their children. I don't know how many women are going to make the same mistake that they mamas and they grandmamas and stuff like that. Babies do not keep men with you. They do not provide a stability in relationships that already lack stability. Okay? Thank you, Caribbean culture. Dual parenting means double cost. You can't. The one who is responsible for providing the stability in the relationship is the man. Thank you, 39 Dina. And if he's not doing that, you as the woman with the womb gotta see that. And then you have to act accordingly. I can't get pregnant. Thank you, JJ. Put them up for adoption, give them a trust fund. I can't get pregnant thinking that somehow my pregnancy is gonna influence you to do what I want you to do. It's the ultimate manipulation that fails 95% of the time. There's a high failure rate for that. And I need the young ladies to stop committing that same mistake. Because the children pay for that. Amara experienced it from the perspective of being the child in the situation where her mother and her father personal relationship didn't work out. And so therefore, she couldn't have a relationship with her daddy, which was unfair to her as the child. It was unfair to the man. Because while he may or may not have been a good husband or a good man to you, that doesn't mean that he's not a good father to them kids. That's a different hat. Thank you, Carl. And she can't say he ain't a good father because the children have not been born yet. So she don't know what kind of daddy he's gonna be. Now all of a sudden, your vision clear after the fact. Now you can see each individual problem that he have and why your relationship ain't gonna work. Listen, you as the woman, I can't stress it enough. We gotta see if the relationship ain't shaping up. If the words don't match the actions. If he's telling you, yeah, I'm going to marry you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and nothing moves in that direction. And I've said this before. If a man never offers you his system, his order, or his structure, he don't want you. I'm going to repeat that. A man who is dealing with you, but he never provides you his leadership. He never gives you his system. He never gives you his order. He never gives you his structure. It ain't about to go nowhere. Men that are serious about women immediately give them that because he wants to have the long haul relationship with you. It's part of his vetting process to give it to you, to see can you handle it. A man gonna give you his vision because he want to see can you be part of it. Are you gonna be down with it? These men don't withhold that stuff. They readily give it because they want to see what kind of woman, how you going to react to this stuff. They want to see. Men who playing games, men who just kicking it, till he find the next thing just because you cute right now and just because listen, he ain't about to give you no SOS. He not about to give you no leadership. He not about to try to restructure your life to benefit you and benefit him. He not trying to do none of that stuff. That's how you know when a dude ain't about all of that. Not with you. And as soon as he feel a certain type of way, he gonna bounce. And it don't matter if you caught feelings. It don't matter if you feel a certain type of way about that man. We have to stop letting our feelings drive all of our decisions like that. Because that's where we get caught up as women. Oh, I love him. Oh, he do this, he do that. He make me feel safe. And all of that stuff is fine. I ain't saying that there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, like, we can't just throw logic out of the window. Thank you, PDGAF. Say, young ladies, it's more baby mamas than dudes running the streets, joining gangs, and going to jail combined. Hashtag high failure rate. Listen to your sister Crimson. It fails. And I don't want to see my young sisters keep falling in the same ditch, the same ditch, the same ditch. I don't want to see the young sisters do that. Some of the older women already made mistakes, but we can learn from the mistake too. We gotta be able to learn from this stuff and not always have to graduate from the school of hard knocks before we learn the lesson. I'm pleading with y'all at this point. Y'all in y'all 20s, y'all in y'all early 30s and stuff. I know you want somebody to protect you and cover you and stuff. Like, I know you do. But trying to force the situation because that's the man you can see yourself with, or you perceive the value in this man, having his baby without that being a plan of his as well, that's not gonna give you the result that you're looking for. You're repeating the broken cycle. You're repeating the generational curse, believing that it is an independent and a unique choice. And it is not unique. This is the choice of many women in your generation and many women before you. What we trying to do is stop the cycle from continuously repeating. It's not a badge of honor to willingly be a single mom. Like, that's not a badge of honor. And it's only promoted to black women that you supposed to, it implies that you're able to persevere through the hardest times and all this adversity, self-inflicted, and still thrive. And that's they only tell black women that. They only make us the face of that. Do other races of women do this same thing? Yeah, but they only promote it to us. They only try to spin it like it's some type of good idea to us. And I'm trying to tell y'all, sisters, it's not a good idea. It only create hardship for you. It only create hardship for the children involved. We got to be more careful. You gotta have love for yourself. You have to have care for yourself. You have to have value with yourself. You can't make no man want you. You can't make no man marry you. You can't. I don't care how many kids you have. I don't care how long you stay. Then he was playing games. Then y'all was back and forth. Then I don't care how long you do that. That struggle love, struggle relationship, that lost value system relationship. That's why they end up the way that they do. Where's her support system? Where's his support system? She lost one of them children. What did she go through emotionally because of that? What did he go through emotionally because of that? Did anybody seek any therapy? Did anybody slow down? Did anybody stop and say, you know what? Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. When we gonna sit down and think before we act? When we gonna sit down and have a real conversation before we just start moving? A real, honest to goodness conversation about what it's gonna really be. Talking about my mama raised me by herself and I turned out fabulous. Did you turn out fabulous because of your mama or in spite of your mama? Because you got the scars to prove that it wasn't such a hot idea on her part either. Amara has emotional scarring and things of that nature to still work through as a result of the things that was going on in her childhood. And now her children are going to inevitably be the same way. She already planning how not to have their daddy in their life. And when they get grown, they going to ask her why. They going to ask her why. Why didn't I see my dad as much as I could have? Please don't keep repeating this, young ladies. Please. It don't work. I need like 550. I got 650 people watching me, and I don't even got 500 likes. I am begging y'all, young ladies,